and welcome to the information session for the Department of Employment, Small Business and Training's Workforce Connect Fund. In the spirit of reconciliation, the Department of Employment, Small Business and Training recognises the traditional custodians of country throughout Australia and their connections to land, sea and community. We pay our respect to their elders, past and present, and extend that respect to all Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander peoples today. The Workforce Connect Fund is a key action under the Queensland Workforce Strategy 2022-32 and aims to increase investment in industry and community-led projects that address attraction, retention and participation issues within the workforce. $20 million is available under the initiative, which is made up of the following components: $18 million to fund large-scale industry and community-led projects, and $2 million to provide HR support for small businesses. The next part of this presentation will look specifically at the large-scale projects. There will be two fully contestable funding rounds across 2 financial years. Round 1 of the fund opened on Tuesday, the 4th of October 2022. Industry peak bodies and community peak organisations will be able to apply for funding up to $1 million for large-scale projects that aim to address systemic attraction, retention, and participation issues within specific industries. Projects must have the capability to be rolled out sector-wide and affect systemic change. Workforce planning at the sector level is critical and must be underpinned by industry leadership, as those responsible for job creation, employing people, and shaping the future state of the workforce. Communities play a vital role by supporting employers to tap into workers they have not traditionally accessed and supporting Queenslanders to work in jobs they never thought available to them. Industry bodies and community peak organisations will connect and partner with other organisations, employers, and key stakeholders to deliver innovative and flexible solutions to address workforce needs, to ensure that employers are attracting employees that have the right skills and experience for industry-specific careers, and are proactively implementing industry-wide strategies and mechanisms to support retention and enhance diversity and workplace appeal. Projects must have the capability to be rolled out sector-wide and affect systemic change within the industry. This slide models a partnership cycle. The box at the top of the cycle says industries and communities working together to address systemic issues to better attract and retain employees. Box 2 says through partnership, strategies, mechanisms, tools and/or services are identified for employers, employees and job seekers. Box 3 is for employers and employees, and says services, tools, solutions are implemented and embedded across the industry in Queensland. Box 4 is for job seekers and says services and tools are available to ensure informed career decisions are being made and inclusive practices are embedded in work environments. Box 5 says through these established partnership arrangements under the project, job seekers are matched to employers, achieving long-term outcomes. To effect systemic change, consideration needs to be given to adjustments or transformations of embedded workforce policies and/or practices, including the adjustment of mindsets or social norms. This may be seen as transformational changes to workplaces to shift mindsets or stigmas within an industry, structural changes to workforce infrastructure or systems to change the way an industry operates, attracting, skilling up, or training non-traditional groups to work within a specific industry, collaboration and partnership with a diverse range of stakeholders at the local and industry level. The Workforce Connect Fund Guidelines for Funding has outlined some examples of eligible project activities. These activities may include new platforms or systems that enhance or address issues to workforce participation, new programs and approaches that support specific cohorts within the industry and address issues of stigmatism with workplaces, innovative pre-employment programs, industry inductions, simulated work environments, or standardised industry-specific entry requirement materials for new target groups of job seekers, or new mentoring or coaching strategies that trial new approaches to retention of employees. This list is by no means exhaustive and only serve as examples of eligible activities. Applications for the Workforce Connect Fund will be assessed against 6 criteria: capacity to manage, addressing and responding to industry need, connections and partnerships, linkages, outcomes and evidence, cost value for money. Further information on the assessment criteria, including how these categories will be assessed, is available in the Workforce Connect Fund Guidelines for Funding. All applications must include supporting documentation, including audited income and expenditure statements, organisational structure, governance, risk management and reporting framework documentation, information on project leads and teams, letter of support from industry, community and local employers on the project's relevance to addressing industry needs and confirming linkages, letters or agreements confirming partnering organisations and their roles and responsibilities, documentation to support any analysis of why the project is suitable and how the outcomes will be achieved, and letters from organisations confirming the dollar value of any in-kind contributions. There are a number of standard KPIs applicable for all projects. These are a measurable increase in retention and/or participation rates, depending on the project's target assist at project completion. Where funded organisations have a member base, a minimum of 10% of employers supported are non-member employers, including small business, within the industry. Of job seekers assisted, a minimum of 55% are successfully employed at completion of the project. Other project KPIs may be established based on individual projects' approved specifications. Applications are made online. A link to the online application form is now available on the Workforce Connect Fund webpage. There are several supporting documents available to assist applicants, including frequently asked questions, a project plan template, and a sample application form. Applications will be assessed and prioritised by an assessment panel. Applicants will be notified of the outcome, and successful applicants will be issued services agreements. Project delivery will commence from February-March 2023 onwards. Applications for the Workforce Connect Fund opened on the 4th of October 2022 and will close at 5 p.m. Friday, the 25th of November 2022. Application assessment and recommendations will be made through December 2022. Successful projects will be announced in January 2023, with project delivery commencing in February-March 2023. Another aspect of the Workforce Connect Fund is HR support for small business. $2 million is available under Workforce Connect Fund to provide immediate HR support and advice to eligible small businesses. Grants of up to $5,000 will be available to eligible small businesses to address their identified HR need. Industry workforce advisors will provide assistance in identifying the eligibility and application process. Support available under this component includes specialised recruitment strategies or practices, new workforce systems or tools, other new and innovative approaches that support workforce attraction, retention, or participation. Industry workforce advisors, who will be supporting this program of work, are being established to provide tailored assistance to small to medium employers by developing workforce plans to address their workforce gaps. These advisors will also identify and connect employers with existing available support from Queensland Government programs, grants and initiatives relevant to the small business's particular workforce challenges. Industry workforce advisors will be onboarded in November, and it is anticipated they will commence engaging with small businesses and to support them with workforce planning. Requests for applications for the HR support grants will begin from December 2022 onwards. Thank you for listening. I encourage you to visit the Workforce Connect Fund webpage displayed on this screen. There you will find the guidelines for funding, frequently asked questions, a project plan template, and a sample application form. You may also call the hotline or email any inquiries regarding the Workforce Connect Fund to the dedicated email address displayed on this screen.